All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Neo Digital Podcast. Here with my co-host.
What's up, y'all? Jolly.
And with this video here, we're going to be watching, what's this called? The Book of Boba Fett. So, the new Mandalorian. I'm guessing this is a new show. I mean, is this Mandalorian season 3? I don't know, but...
Nah, Book of Boba Fett, that sounds...
like its own thing?
Yeah. Went straight religious with it, too. Like, the Book of Boba Fett. Okay.
Like he had his own book? Like, I don't remember that, but okay. All right, let's watch it and see what it is. I love that. That's clearly what you do, Boba Fett. You are a bounty hunter. Still got that old man armor, huh?
Can we talk about how the Mandalorians are showing their face all the fucking time, even though they're not supposed to?
Yeah.
I know that you sit on the throne of your former employer.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Jabba ruled with fear.
Yo, she's so hot. Why is this dude just taking it to...
I was about to say that. But yeah, 𝐸𝐤 Wei, or whatever her name is. I call her Chung-Li personally.
I call her the Cavalry.
Damn right.
I'm here to make a proposal that's mutually beneficial.
So is this about like gangster stuff?
When cooperation can make us all rich.
What prevents us all from killing you and taking what we want?
If you had spoken such insolence to Jabba, he'd have fed you to his menagerie.
Please. Speak freely.
Okay. So are they going back to Nar Shaddaa and taking over all the cartels? That looks cool.
Okay, I take back what I said. I think he can... First off, what the fuck is that thing, though, dog? What is that?
Drone mechanical spider thing.
with carrying around Kool-Aid? But I want to say he's probably not a Mandalorian anymore, like in name alone, because
maybe
he walked around without his gear for so many years, showing his face.
Well, he's definitely not sticking to the rules,
the
per
code,
se.
yeah.
But I think in Mandalorian, they did say that, that was his dad's armor, and his dad, or at least he was a legit Mandalorian, because that's why the Mandalorian didn't take the armor in his show. So,
is it his dad's armor? I thought he had his own armor.
No, that's his dad's armor. Well, Jango had his own armor, but that's the armor all beat the fuck up and shit.
Okay.
Because Jango's armor, you're right, was chrome, and it was chrome and blue, or silver and blue. But that was, I mean, he just took the armor when he died and, kind of grew into it, I guess you could say.
And repainted it?
I guess so. I mean, I don't remember. I mean, maybe that's his own shit, but...
I thought that was his own shit.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't remember in any of the older Star Wars movies, I don't remember them saying that, I got my own armor and that was it. And in The Mandalorian, they said that, this belonged to my dad, because remember, he was going to take it because it was made of Beskar. And he was like, no, this record says that my dad got it from here and there. So it was legit. He was a legit Mandalorian. Otherwise, he'd have took it.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Well, all right. Looks interesting.
Yeah.
Like I'll check it out, but I don't really know what kind of substance it has for me, because it just seems like one of those I want money, like kind of greed type stories where he's just going along to like where Jabba used to be and taking over there. Like it's I don't know, like it just doesn't seem interesting to me. It seems like one of those cool one-off stories in a comic that you may read, but I guess this character and her character didn't interest me enough in The Mandalorian to want to follow these characters. Like I still want to follow
the Mando. Yeah, I was
main guy.
I was gonna say that this doesn't look like it's gonna have that mystique of, oh, this is cool. I want to see what this universe is. I want to follow him in it.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like, it feels like you said, it feels like a side story. So I don't think this is gonna gel with people like Mandalorian did. You know, it's just I mean, I don't know. Something just feels off about it.
If I saw this before the last season of Mandalorian, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But the last season of Mandalorian showcased the Mandalorians. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They showcased that other squad of Mandalorians and how they didn't have helmets on. It's like, what's going on here? That had me more intrigued in his story, because now his story is like he's taking the helmet off, he's putting it back on. It's like it doesn't have anything to do with that other sector of Mandalorians that would take their helmets off and don't live by the code and everything. And then they have that sword. Like, what's up with that sword? It was too much stuff that happened in that season that wanted me to keep following that story. And when he showed up, I was like, that is a dope ass like cameo. But it wasn't enough to be like, what is he about to be up to? Because you didn't really do anything. Like, his only mission was like, I just want my armor back. That was it. That's all I care about. You got my armor. I'm gonna do what you say until I can get that back. Can I have it back? Cool. Thank you. And that was it. He's out. And he took her with him. And it's like, okay, cool. But you didn't really set anything up for me to want to follow him.
Yeah. And this just looks like more of like, oh, I'm taking this seat of power and other people are going to try to stop me or take me down. And I don't know. It's like, I've never liked the way his outfit looks. That's why I made the joke about still got that old man armor. Because it doesn't look right. It's not the full set of Mandalorian armor. Like, if you go back and watch like the first movie, or not the first movie, but the movie that he was in, it's like Mando's armor where it's a complete suit. And this, I'm guessing he's too old and probably he's not fit enough for them to put him in a full suit. That's why he only has the front pieces and like a big robe he wears underneath of it.
You know, they can only get so many pieces. So maybe he doesn't have the complete set.
That's true.
So he has the helmet, the chest plate, the backpack, and the two gauntlets. But like, you remember, even Mando, as he progressed and he got more of the metal, the forger actually made him an additional, I think, a shoulder guard or something like that to complete his shoulder guard set. So it's like, if you don't have the metal, you just can't make it, and they're not gonna make bullshit.
Beskar, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, armor pieces without that metal.
Yeah, it is old as hell, so maybe it's just been beat and battered around so much that he just can't repair it like you want it. So yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah,
either repair it or he does like everywhere that has, because when they sell these pieces off, they auction off all the different pieces because of how expensive it is. Maybe he was only able to procure this much of the armor set, and maybe the story will bring him closer to completing his set or something like that. Maybe.
I'm hoping that they make it a better suit for the show, because I remember when they had that suit in Mando's episode where he was in it, it was flopping all over the place. Like even in this, you could see, like, I know you can't see my mouse right now, but you see like the middle chest piece part in the middle. See how like it don't line up evenly. In Mando's episode, it's like that chest piece will be flopping all over the place and stuff, like, because it's like it's made cheap. It's not made like a real suit that they put him in.
Well, yeah, it's foam.
Yeah, so it's just, I don't know. See, I know this weird crap like that when I'm watching the show, and it's like, it's just I want them to be like, man, just put him in a metal suit, but then I know that's uncomfortable as shit. So.
I mean, I've been trying, but at the same time, it's like, I know why they do it, because it has to be functioning.
Yeah.
And if you look at a cosplayer, like, oh, that cosplay looks dope, it looks accurate, but at the same time, they cannot move in those things because as soon as they move one little bit, something's gonna fall off.
Yeah, like or they run into the problem where if they make it right, like for instance, when Peter Weller did RoboCop back in the day, it took him like 10, 15 hours to actually get in the suit, and then when he got in the suit, it's like he has to move a certain way. Yeah, they want him to get in and out of a car, and it's like he can't sit down. So that's why, like, if you go back and watch RoboCop, they showed like the scenes of him driving. He's driving, but he's not. Yeah, but he's driving with no pants. So like every time he, has to get out of a car, they have to cut the video to show him, step down and then stand up. They never show him fully getting in and out of a car because he's not wearing a suit. So it makes sense. So
yeah, I mean, yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, it looks cool. I just don't think it's not going to be as popular as Mandalorian was.
No.
But you think you think they're gonna tie back into Mandalorian in any kind of way, or you think this is just gonna be its own thing?
No, I mean it don't have to tie back in because Mandalorian already set this up.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't know. I
But
feel
I'm
like they have
that's
to go
what I care
somewhere.
about.
I feel like they have to go somewhere with it. You know, you can't just tell a story about just
Well,
one
that's
season of this. But
you can if this is the setup. So if Mandalorian needs to have another access point, what better place to have that access point than this place that Django was it Django Boba
Boba Fett.
is taking over. So he gets to take over this. He gets to take over all these different cartels. He gets to have all these trade routes and all this other stuff. Basically, be as rich and as powerful as what Jabba was. And now, if Mandalorian needs help, you got a great ass help right here. You have access to money, ships,
black market,
information, all kind of stuff. This is the setup. So if this storyline isn't really that dope, it's okay because now you can have this storyline set up anything else that you want.
That's true. That is true. Yep.
That's what I'm interested, but I'm not really interested. It's not like I'm waiting on the next season like I'd be like waiting on the next season of Mandalorian. You know what I mean? But it's still like a nice little thing to have for those hardcore Boba Fett fans. But I was never a hardcore Boba Fett fan, so it's like I didn't really care.
Yeah, me neither. But
because all the movies I saw, they sucked at shooting. It's like you a dope ass mercenary and you supposed to be like the god at shooting, but apparently you can't shoot shit.
And every time they showed him, he always get knocked down somewhere or getting his ass whooped. So
yeah,
I feel.
And my thing is like you clone a bunch of clones off of this one guy who's supposed to be dope, and they also can't shoot shit. Did you like when you put 2 and 2 together, right? Because you think that like the original Clone Wars, right? The original army. Every time they shot at people, they shot so much, and they never hit anything but the environment. And I'm like, okay, these guys suck. Who did they get them from? And then episode 3, they were all cloned from this badass mercenary. They paid a bunch of money to. It's like, nigga, you should get your money back because this nigga genetics is sorry. And then he fights a dude, can't land a hit, and you get your head cut off by a lightsaber. Not something that was thrown. Somebody swung a lightsaber and cut your head off. Nigga, you have a jetpack and you have a gun. Why are you that close to begin with? Because you can't shoot shit. Exactly. So you suck. Boba, Django, your whole family line is sorry. Fuck out of here.
Damn.
Mandalorian changed my mind on how dope a gunslinger was in this universe. That's what I'm talking like the Mandalorian was like, I was like, that's fucking dope. If Django and them other motherfuckers could shoot like that, like if it was clones of this nigga, they would have been one. It wouldn't be no more Jedi's left. You know what I mean?
Oh well. Okay.
Bargain basement gun shooters, nigga. That's what they are. Fuck dude.
Alright, so
make a wish assassination.
So that's Jolly's stance on the Fets. So
come at me.
We're gonna end it here, and I think he's absolutely right about that. I don't think they can because you're absolutely right. But anyways, YouTube, if you guys want us to do any other reactions on movies, TV shows, or whatever, let us know down in the comments below, and we'll see if we can make it happen. But we will see you guys in the next one. Later.